Here's a hot take. If you are someone that hates men, meaning that you don't hate the systems of patriarchy, you exclusively spend your time talking about how much you hate men, that is still very much male centered. Trust me, this is something that I had to learn as well for myself. I'm like, wait, you're still investing a large portion of time talking about men instead of talking about the entities of patriarchy, right? The entities of how patriarchy is not only harmful to women, but also harmful to men as well. And yes, patriarchy was created by men as well. We can acknowledge that, specifically rich white men. But really spending your time on hating men is not productive, honestly, versus deconstructing the systems. How does patriarchy show up in my life? How am I contributing to it? How does internalized misogyny show up in my life as a woman, too? How am I conditioned and trained to hate other women? Do I feel uncomfortable when another woman who may be more conventionally attractive, or quotation marks, that I think is more conventionally attractive, walks into a room? How do I react when another woman gets attention from the opposite gender in front of me? Hearing rumors about a woman, do I take that as a law? These are all things in ways women contribute to misogyny, especially internalized misogyny. And honestly, I hate to say this, I don't want to be that person. You gotta undo your pick me ness. That's why, guys, we have videos like that Paris girl who happens to be bisexual but has a lot of internalized misogyny. Not wanting to date a woman or get married with a woman, but being bisexual, that doesn't mean you're not bisexual. It just means that you hate women. To say this, we are trained to hate women. Society, through patriarchy, is trained to hate women. The best thing we can do as women is literally give each other grace. Like, you need to eradicate the thoughts of your brain that women are catty, judge women more harshly than we judge men. I literally have examples. Like, I have really good guy friends and really good girlfriends. So I always think, if I were, do I treat my guy friends the same way I treat my girlfriends? Who do I give more grace to? But that's just a really good example of sitting back and even thinking, how am I contributing to the patriarchy? And as a woman, I'm going to say this: you cannot eradicate the patriarchy without examining your own internalized misogyny. How do you show up for women every day? How do you behave with women? I'm going to go far as saying, what are your subconscious beliefs about women? Do you genuinely enjoy spending time with women? There's a lot of internalized conditioning that we have been programmed for many years that we need to eradicate. And it starts with small things. Sitting down with the discomfort. So many people are afraid of sitting down with the discomfort, maybe even temporary shame. I was like, oh my God, I behaved this way. Yeah, we all have the capacity of doing bad things. We all have the capacity of being conditioned as well. But if we don't ever sit down and examine these systems, we're never going to deconstruct them.